This next tip or trick is for my tech guys and girls, right? If you like a little bit more out of your car. So you can see that my display on the screen right now looks wildly different. And you're gonna notice that if I jump into the apps, I'm gonna have some app options that you probably don't have in your car. Things like, hey, why does he have YouTube and YouTube TV and YouTube Music and Prime Video? He's got Netflix, he can jump into that and be able to watch stuff. And I can watch this whether I'm sitting still or I'm driving. Right, so if you're taking a long road trip and you got somebody in the car with you, or your kids in the car and you're like, it'd be cool if I could just put something on and we could drive and I can listen and they can watch. Well, that's how this works. So let me explain what this is. So let me jump back out here and I'll explain. I'm using a box to do this. This is made by Carlinkit. This box is the CPC 200 TBox. I've reviewed a couple different boxes by these guys and this company and their sister company. They work great. They're really cool. What I like for them is just this. One, it gives me access to any app that I want. The way it works is this box plugs in like you would plug in for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and then you just have to give it data. You can either get a SIM card, or I just use my phone as a hotspot and allow it to connect to the data on my phone. From there, I can come in here, I could go to the Play Store, and I could download any app that I want. So that's the first part. If you want to download streaming apps, really cool. The other part that I really like about this is when I jump into apps like Spotify. Now you have access to Spotify on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But what I like is when I go into the search, I can type in a search, even when I'm driving. I don't have to use the voice command, which sometimes doesn't work that well. If you got the windows down or the music up, right, it kind of limits what you can do. The other part to that is when I jump into an artist. So we'll go to Soji here, for example. It gives me like the full version of the app. This is like if I pulled it up on my laptop or my phone, right? So I can see the songs I've already liked, their popular songs, their discography, artist picks, like all of this additional info that when you're in Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, it typically limits, right? It kind of cuts things down and it simplifies them. That's cool, but I don't need that simplification. I can work through this. That's why I really like the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto boxes that Carlinkit makes. So if this is something you're interested in, it is an additional cost, right? So this isn't from Honda, but I'll throw a link down in the description of the video and something up on the screen so you can get a feel for what this looks like. I can give you a coupon, so if you want to save some money on this product or another one of their products, hey, take advantage.